Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to online biology class. And it's very welcome to the Purvasha Viskuran College. This is Salmakta Sweetie. Today I am going to discussing ribosomes and nucleus. Their structure and their function. So let's start with ribosomes. All the cells have tiny granular structures known as ribosomes. Granular means particle-like. Ribosomes are small particle-like cell organelles found in large group in cytoplasm, both the prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. As they are found in all type of cells, that's why they are called universal organelle. We know that in the prokaryotic cell they are lack of some cell organelles. Those are membrane-bound organelles. But ribosomes are in both the prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. That's why it is called the universal organelle. Here you can see this is a eukaryotic cell and this is a prokaryotic cell. This is a bacteria cell, and in the eukaryotic cell this is smaller particle-like structures of the ribosomes, and there is in prokaryotic cell there is also ribosomes. Ribosomes are made up of ribonucleic acid or RNA, and this kind of RNA is called rRNA, ribosomal RNA, and proteins. So ribosomes are ribonucleoprotein particle in chemical nature. The number of ribosomes differs greatly from species to species. For example, E. coli cell, that is a bacteria, may have as many as 15,000 to 20,000 ribosomes, and this accounts for approximately 15% of the cell mass. Ribosomes are situated in two areas of the cytoplasm. They can be seen as scattered in the cytoplasm, and some of them are connected to the endoplasmic reticulum or attached to the endoplasmic reticulum. The free ribosomes and the bound ribosomes are alike in structure or same in structure, and both of them are associated with protein synthesis. Palade first studied them in 1955. Ribosomes. What is the function of ribosomes? Ribosomes serves as workbench. With the help of messenger RNA or mRNA, they synthesize or make protein. Ribosomes make protein, and that's why they are called protein factory. Now we will know the nucleus, the most important organelle of eukaryotes. Nucleus is the most important component of the cell, and it controls all the functional activities of the cell. The nucleus is present in all eukaryotic cells. Certain mature cells do not have nucleus. For example, mammalian red blood cell, and we are mammals, and our red blood cells don't have nucleus. Some food contacting phloem cell that we know as sieve tube or sieve cells do not have any nucleus. Actually, they lose the nucleus in their mature state, but they have nucleus in the first stage of their life, in immature stage. So the nucleus is the primary carrier of the hereditary material. Hereditary material, that means those material passed characteristics from generations to generations. So nucleus carry the hereditary material inside it. It was discovered by botanist Robert Brown in 1831. Now the structure of nucleus. In the nucleus structure, the parts included in the nucleus are nuclear membrane. This is a membrane bound organelles, and it has a double membrane that is called nuclear membrane. Nucleoplasm. Plasm is the fluid part, so nucleoplasm is the fluid part inside the nuclear membrane. Chromatin, you can see here, these thread-like structures are chromatin. And the nucleolus, this round structure is the nucleolus, and this nucleus is attached to the chromatins. Now we will know these parts in details. First, nuclear membrane. Nucleus is separated from surrounding cytoplasm by a nuclear envelope, which is a double-layer semi-permeable membrane, and this is called nuclear membrane. So this is the nuclear membrane, yellow and reddish, two membrane, and there is a space between two membrane, that is called perinuclear space, and by this perinuclear space they are connected to the endoplasmic reticulum, and its outer membrane might contain some ribosomes. Inner surface is smooth. The nuclear membrane contains a large number of pores, which may be circular or polygonal, having a diameter of about 40 to 100 nanometer. These are called nuclear pore. You can see these pores, these passages, all of these passages are nuclear pore, and by these nuclear pores, nucleus communicates with cytoplasm. They receives or gives some chemicals to the cytoplasm or from the cytoplasm. That is, inorganic substances can pass from nucleus to cytoplasm or cytoplasm to nucleus by these pores. And nuclear membrane disappears during the cell division. Second is nucleoplasm. The nucleus contains a viscous fluid, the nucleoplasm, which keeps nucleus turgid. And nuclear sap or nucleoplasm contains enzymes of nucleic acid synthesis like DNA or RNA, polymerases, some metal ions, histone and non-histone proteins. Most important part is chromatin. The term chromatin, which are derived from chroma, and chroma, that means color. So chromatin means colored material, that indicate their ability of this material to easily take up the stain or color or dye for microscopic examination, and they are seen colored material under microscope. This chromatin occurs in a non-dividing nucleus as a fine filaments, like here. So in a non-dividing cell, they are like, but during the cell division they become coiled, and condensed structure is called chromosome. So they coiled in such like structure. And this structure is called chromosome. Chromosomes carry the units of heredity and pass from generation to generation. What is the unit of heredity? Units of heredity is the genes. What is gene? Gene is the segment of DNA that is responsible for a character or that gives a character to us. And genes are called the unit of heredity, and chromosomes carry the DNA inside it, because chromosomes are composed of DNA and some proteins. So chromosomes carry the units of heredity and pass from generation to generation. Number of chromosomes is fixed for specific species. For example, we, the human being, we have 46 chromosomes, and it is fixed for us. Last part is nucleolus. Nucleolus was discovered by Fontana in 1781, and the term nucleolus was coined by Baumann in 1840. Their round structure attached to the non-receiver of color portion of chromosome, that is the part of chromosome that don't receive color, and nucleolus attached to that part. Nucleolus consists of DNA, RNA and protein, and nucleolus disorganizes itself during late process of cell division and reappear during telophase. It stores nucleic acids and synthesizes proteins and ribosomes. This is all about nucleus structures. Let's know the functions of nucleus. It controls the heredity characteristics of an organism, as it carries the chromosome, and inside the chromosome there is DNA, in the DNA there is gene, and gene determine a character, determine all of the character of an organism. So it controls the heredity characteristics of an organism. It is responsible for protein synthesis, cell division, growth and differentiation, as it determines all the activities of a cell. That's why it determines which protein to be synthesized, when cell to be divided, and the growth and differentiation of the cell. It stores hereditary material in the form of deoxyribonucleic acid or DNA. It also stores proteins and ribonucleic acid in the nucleolus. It is a site for transcription, that is the protein synthesis process and nucleolus produces ribosomes, which is the protein factory. It also regulates the integrity of genes and gene expression. So these are the important functions of nucleus. This is all for today. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you all. Allah Hafiz.